What's going on, guys, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name is Diogo Costa and I would like to welcome you to my channel. Now, the video we're about to do is a football manager challenge where we're going to take Salford City FC from League 2 all the way to the Prem and attempt to win the Premier League. We've already started, so let's just jump straight into Season 1. I'll see you in there. We've had a pretty good start. We've won 4 games. One of them being in the Carabao Cup against Hull. I don't know how we won this game, by the way. I think we got really lucky, but we ended up winning. But in the league, we had currently 3 wins and 1 draw. Very disappointed with the draw. I think they had 1 shot or 2 shots on target and they scored. And then we were trailing 1-0 and we had about 20 shots and we ended up scoring only 1. It wasn't the greatest game, but a draw is better than a loss. And now, here we are, the full season ahead of us, and I'm hoping that we can secure that automatic promotion, or maybe even win the league. So let's look at some of my transfers. We've, obviously a lot of these players were already in the club, but we did sign these 5 over here. Now, some of these players, by the way, are championship level. I don't know how I've managed to get them. They were just random names that popped up on the scouting list, and I thought, I'm going to bag them up. So here we go, Matty Cudjoe. Look at these stats. Like 19 years old, by the way. And he is unbelievable with an ambitious personality, which is even better. Like, look at this. This is championship level. It's unbelievable. He is, if he gets any better, I reckon next season we'll make quite a bit of money off him. It's going to be impossible to keep all of these players, I think, next season if we do manage to get promoted. Another one, left back, 18 years old. Look at these stats. I mean, for League 2, this is like unbelievable. And he comes in as our best left back straight away. This kid at 18 years old could develop into the best left back in League 2, League 1, and possibly the Championship as well. So we are looking to get those signings in for the Championship. We've also brought in Joseph Oluwu. Again, 23 years old. I don't think he's going to improve much more than he already is. Very good centre-back. I need a backup for Curtis Till and Negru. And also Negru being on loan, which means next season he will leave us and there's no way we can afford him unless we bring him back on loan. Remy Matthews, a goalkeeper, just a better option over Jones. Goalkeepers are very hard to come by, and this was the best I could find. We needed a goalkeeper to come in. Jones is just not good enough, and yeah, I hope he does his job for the season. And this is my favourite signing from Brazil. We brought him all the way from Brazil, and look at this guy. What a player. He has only scored 1 goal so far. Oh no, 2. He scored 2 goals so far. But he is just, look at the stats on this. He's a determined player, and I love this signing. I brought him in on quite decent wages as well. We are still under the wage cap, by the way, somehow. We have blown through our transfer budget, equalising that stuff, but unbelievable signings I thought that we brought in. And if we look at the season preview, we are predicted to finish top of the league. So there you go. We brought in 5 players, and now we are predicted to finish top of the league. Is that going to happen? I don't know. We're going to skip through to the end of the season, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. In December, dropping points to the likes of Port Vale, Fleetwood Town, Crewe Alexandra did mean that we had a very rough month and we ended up dropping down to 2nd place. An inconsistent second half of the season also saw us lose points to Walsall, Carlisle United, and the likes of Grimsby Town, teams which we really should have been beating. So what will that mean for our season? Right, end of season 1. Let's have a look if we got promoted, and we did. We missed out on the league by 1 point. That is disheartening, really. We could have just 1 point. I mean, we had 10 losses throughout. We lost to Fleetwood twice, and that's what's happened there, isn't it? It's just, by the way, it's a 6-5 game away. Just to think, if we would have won that game, we would have got it. We got knocked out of the FA Cup by Sutton United, out of everyone. Wolverhampton knocked us out, and then later on, knocked us out of the Virtu Trophy, which is I don't even know what that trophy's about anymore. But yeah, we are in League One for next season, and that is what matters. Let's skip all the way to the start of League One. Right, I finally finished Season 2 transfers. It has been long. It's a lot longer than I thought it would be. As you can see from the homepage here, we are currently sitting in third place with 3 wins, 1 loss. We lost to Blackburn here to the Carabao, so we're out of the Carabao Cup already. But we lost to Barnsley, which was unfortunate because we did deserve the win. But we are having one hell of a start to this season. 3 wins here, okay? So I'm going to bring you straight into the transfers. We've brought in a lot of players. And obviously we've got rid of a few. A couple of loans and a few players who have just left because they're just not good enough for the club, really. But yeah, we brought in Jordan Willis, centre-back, on a free. His contract ran out at Northampton. They let him go. Brilliant centre-back. Had to snatch him up. We brought in Orhan Kwoku on loan again. He had such a good season last season. I just had to bring him in. It was just self-explanatory. Him and Bruno were having such a good season together last season, and then this season they've already started off again, doing really well. Harry Cornick, brought him in as a backup to Cujo. He's slower than Cujo, but his all-around stats are really good. A good backup for that right wing position. We've got Lewis Warrington. We needed defensive midfielders. We're struggling. We had 2 defensive midfielders on loan last season. We've not managed to get 4 on the back because they're trying to sell him. They renewed his contract only to transfer list him. They didn't release him, so we couldn't get him back, and we couldn't get him back on loan. Also, we got ourselves Luther James Wilden, free transfer, right back. We needed a right back. Liam Shepherd's not good enough, and there's the other one, I can't remember I don't even know his name. But yeah, they weren't good enough. So we brought this guy in. Brought in Kun Temenuzkov. Brilliant name. Again, backup striker for the other 2. Not much to say on him. We brought in Brennan Galloway, left back / centre back. Mostly I'm bringing him in for centre back duties. He's had a good start. Connor O'Gilvy, again, centre-back, backup centre-back for the main 2. Really good for considering as a free transfer. We just needed depth in the squad. That's what we're missing. And this guy, Luke McCormick, brought him in. Brilliant defensive midfielder. He's just doing really good. And I've also, by the way, I don't think I've disclosed this, but I have changed the tactic. We are playing a 4-2-4 with 2 volantes. Now, the reason I play with 2 volantes is I've seen people play with 2 volantes and it just seems to work. So I'm trying it. I tried it last season. It worked. I'm trying it this season again, and it seems to be going really well. So I'm going to skip the rest of the season. We're going to see what happens, and hopefully we can get back-to-back promotions. See you at the end of the season. Yeah, we had a great start to the season, didn't we? And then after September, our season derailed very, very quickly. Look at the amount of losses on this page. Unbelievable. That is crazy to me how we started so well and went down so quickly. And that's it. Season 2 has come to an end. We finished exactly, 2 spots below where we were predicted. Finished in 16th, but we survived League 1 our first season. So all we got to do now is build on it and hopefully climb the spots. So many messages to go through. Jesus Christ, look at 115 inboxes. Alright, let's have a look at some stats. Goals. Why is it going like this? Okay, so got Francis Okoronkwo with 19 goals. Bruno Gomez with 18. Daniel Chesters with he's out on loan, so he doesn't count. Luke McCormick, 11 and 430. He's had a fantastic season. He's come in and absolutely smashed it for us. But yeah, everyone else, I mean, my strikers have absolutely smashed it. I think defensively might be where our problems are. So let's have a quick, if we go on competitions and we go on to Sky Bet League 1, let's have a look, some player stats. Yeah. Wait, maybe we need team stats actually. Team details. Okay, I don't know how to look at this. Goals. We've scored 83 goals. So we must have conceded so many goals. We conceded 82. So yeah, we know what our problems are. I think next season we're pushing for those promotion spots. If we fix our defence, we will push for promotion next season and possibly win the league. But we'll have to get through the transfers first. I'll get through the transfers and I'll get back to you. Right, guys, so season 3. We've been quite busy in the transfer window. We've had quite a few players leave. This year we did focus a bit more on loan just to try and get a higher caliber of player in from better clubs. Let's just show you the transfers really quick. Yeah, we brought all these players in. We've let Marcelo Vaz go out. Big name for us in the first 2 seasons. Also, who went out was our Brazilian striker. He wanted to leave, and we let him because I don't need players who don't want to be at my club in this club. So here we go. We've signed all these. I'm not going to show you every single one, but the player I am most excited about, by the way, look at this player. For a 17-year-old, he's on loan. We're paying, obviously, all these wages, but for League 1, and he's got these stats and just crazy overall. We've also managed to bring in a backup striker for him on a permanent deal. Look at these stats. I mean, I'm quite happy with these 2 signings. They're both strikers. I've not locked any of them in. They're both free to play as many games as they want. Hopefully, my whoever takes control of the games rotates them. Also, this guy, what a player did we manage to... I mean, he's on a crap ton of wages, but I am quite happy with this. Now, looking at the competitions, we've not started very well, but our season preview does have us up in 7th from 15th last year, or 14th, and, you know, I'm hoping that we do manage to get into playoff spots or close to playoff spots this season so that we can see we're making some sort of progress. So I'll leave you guys there and I'll see you at the end of the season. Our form in October was insane. We didn't drop a single point after the first match against Port Vale, and just until the end of December we went on massive win streaks, and we were conceding next to no goals apart from when we would actually lose the game, ignoring this Bournemouth game against in the FA Cup, obviously. But yeah, fantastic as a first half of the season. What will happen at the end? We'll see. Season 3 is over, and I am excited because I've been taking little glimpses of the game. Oh my god. Look at this. We're champions of League 1. We're being promoted to the Championship on our second season in League 1. I mean, that is exceptional. We have turned Salford into this miserable, stuck League 2 squad into champions of League 1. And now we are in the Championship, and I just can't believe it. Yeah. We're going to have a quick look at the squad, see where these goals came from. So Jonathan Levi, our main sign, the one I was very excited about, scored a total of 28 goals. 28 as an inside forward. This guy is Championship level. He will be just as good next year for us, just as important, where hopefully we can survive the Championship now. Again, our striker, brought him in on loan. Look He has developed so well. I mean, if we can get him on loan again for next year, I will happily get him. But there is one thing that I need to show you guys, which I worked on in the background, which was a little something. Oh, you know what, I've got to show you. So if we go on to club info and we go on to affiliated clubs now, a lot of United fans are going to hate me for this, but look at who we have as an affiliate for next year, where we can get those players on loan for free, for no money. And we are going to get a lot of them. These guys are going to supply us with brilliance next year, and hopefully, when we reach the Premier League, obviously the tie will break. We'll no longer be able to have an affiliate with Man City, but we just need them for now. And it's worked. We are current League One champions. We've gone up to the Championship, and now I just can't wait to get my new signings done under the way and get the Season 4 in the Championship completed. I will see you guys after I've done the transfers. See you very, very soon. Hey, transfers are officially done for Season 4. We're currently in the Championship, and you can see from the homepage, which we're currently on, we've won 3 out of 3. And by the way, we've not just won 3 games. We have destroyed 3 of the games. We destroyed Burnley 5-1 somehow. They've just been recently relegated as well. Beat West Brom away at 1-0 and 6-0 against Derby County. So let me show you how we're looking. Obviously, season preview puts us all the way down in 19th, but that's survival at least. As long as we survive, we can get that Championship money for 1 season and then hopefully push for promotion next season. I'm not expecting to be promoted this year, although we have kind of smashed it with a few really good signings, but we'll get to them in a minute. I am quite happy to just survive here, and yeah, I'm just hoping that we can get ourselves in and hopefully actually get promoted first try. But let's go see our transfers now, right? So as you can see, we had 5 million to play with. We've obviously not spent all of it, but we have transferred a lot of it into the wages because we needed more wages. And we brought in all these players. We brought in free loans from Man City. Like I said, our affiliate partnership was going to come in and, you know, get us some good players. The best player from Man City, obviously, is Mr. Panton. Striker is only a backup, but that just shows exactly how much I've improved the team. He's only a backup to the best signing we've done this transfer window. We've also brought on Juma Bar, defender. Very good defender, 20 years old. Will Forrester on a permanent. That's a big signing because that will last us a few years. But here is, I'll show you the best signing. So from where is it? From Fulham. You may recognise the name because he has played in the Premier League a few games. Rodrigo Muniz. And look at this for a striker. He has already scored 4 goals in 3 appearances for us. I'm ecstatic with this signing. Somehow we managed to get it over the line. He is on a crap ton of wages, but he is worth every single penny. We've also brought in Gabriel Biancheri from Manchester United. I'm sure one of my followers at least will like that. But, you know, it's fantastic. This transfer window has been unbelievable. And by the way, we've got rid of our striker from last year, Jer Montero. They triggered the release clause, and we just got rid of him. And we've got this youngster as well, currently on loan, 18 years old, from Portugal. He looks like he could be something serious as well, but we'll keep tabs on him for next season, right? So, but that's the transfer window done. Obviously, we've brought in a couple of backups for the main team, and obviously a lot of these players will probably make it into the main team. But up to now, we have won 3 out of 3 in the league. And we've still got time in the transfer window, but I'm done with transfers. I've done enough. I've brought in as much as I could, and I've got rid of as much as I could as well. So I'm going to see you guys at the end of the season where we've hopefully survived the drop. See you in a bit. Now, our form kept on going until we got to around the end of January, and we had a terrible last 3 months in the Premier League, in the Championship, really. We lost so many games in Feb, lost 3 out of 4 in March, and then ended up dropping even more points in April. So, did we avoid the drop? Right, guys, season 4 officially done. Let's have a look. Click this home page, and we finished in 11th with a pretty good goal difference as well, by the way. Our top goal scorer there, Rodrigo Muniz, new signing coming in, doing brilliantly. Ryan Trevitt, and yeah, I'm really happy. By the way, Swansea and West Brom have gone down to League One. That's pretty crazy. Let's just mark all these as red because they'll do me heading. Yeah. If we go over to the competitions, our season preview was 19th, I believe, or no, so 23rd apparently, and we finished all the way up in 11th spot. I'm well happy. Our striker was top goal scorer. And again, we don't really have any other players in here, so yeah, squad's doing really well. Hopefully, these guys have played in a big enough league so they don't require any ESC spots. He still does, so I'm guessing he's not playing enough games. But let's have a look who else scored. So Muniz scored 31 goals, Levi scoring 13, and then every other goal was like spread out through the squad. We've got a goal scoring issue, and that's what that's telling me. Can we actually have a look at how many goals we conceded? Team overview. There we go. So we scored the fourth most goals. So we must have conceded 6 as well. I'm quite surprised we've not finished any higher then. How have we managed? Let's have a look at our schedule. So we started off pretty well. We had, by the way, this run of form. Wow, look at that. It carries on as well all the way to when we lost to Stevenage in the FA Cup. And then it kind of went downhill. We didn't manage to get a win in 6. Wow. Yeah, so we just had a terrible end to the season. So this patch here got us down basically. That's pretty bad. Can we have a look at the history? Is there any way to have a look at past positions? There we go. So if we click, we were top of the league at one point, went all the way up to 2nd, and then they had just a massive drop. Massive drop. Wow. Well, doesn't matter. Successful season anyway in the Championship. We've survived. We've got an overall balance of £16 million as well, and a transfer budget of £6 million. So we'll hopefully spend all that, and we'll be able to strengthen the squad because this is a good step forward. And yeah, I'll see you guys after I've done my transfers. So yeah, see you in a bit. Right, guys. So there we are. The next 3 seasons, Season 5, Season 6 and Season 7 on the screen. We brought in, as you can see, quite a lot of players throughout those 3 seasons, and we were able to spend more and more money. But in 3 seasons, we still were not able to get promoted. We finished all the way in the playoffs in Season 7, where we lost to Southampton in the final of the playoffs. And yeah, we got knocked out and had to live with it. But if we go back on our transfers, there are some players on here you guys are going to see throughout. First, David Chigualda, Charles Akirintau from Season 6 signings, 28-29 season. Brilliant strikers, both of them. Mohamed Zahir, right back as well. Was very young when we signed him. He features a lot in the future of this video. And obviously in the 29-2030 season, I want you to keep an eye on Dominic Torre. We brought him in for 500,000, and you guys are going to see the crucial part he plays for the remainder of this video. I'll see you guys in Season 8 with the breakdown. Yes, guys, okay, so Season 5, 6 and 7 all done. You're probably wondering it's taking too long to record this video because you've seen numerous changes of clothing. You've seen me with a beard, without a beard. Yeah, it just keeps growing. I can't stop it. But yeah, Season 8 is on the way here. Season 8 was very, very good for us. Whether we got promoted or not, you're going to have to see. But the transfers we managed to bring in were alright. But what happened is, players like Dominic Torre, and some of the other players, Chigualda, Felix Gebhardt, the goalkeeper, they were quite young and they needed a season to develop. And that is why, yes, the players we brought in this season are not the greatest, but they were for the future and they developed so nicely. So nicely. I didn't put it in the video just because it was taking too long. But yeah, watch what happens in Season 8. See you on the game. But anyway, let's have a look at our season preview. So we brought in a few players, and our season preview says we are currently supposed to finish in 8th place. None of our players get into the Media Dream 11, obviously. And let's have a look at who we've brought in. So, we had to spend this year. We couldn't find anything that good. But he's finally joined. Great player. Finally part of the team after being on loan. I don't even know where. We bought in this defender as well. Very good playing defender. So, ball playing defender. Happy with him. Strengthens our squad. This guy on a free. Morgan Rogers. Nice little winger. Again, just makes our team all around more solid. And I think the best of the lot is this left back. It's just a fantastic left back. I can't really say much else. And he's come in, he got his work permit accepted, and boom. This guy just a backup goalkeeper. He's terrible. He's probably not going to play any games. But yeah, we let a couple of players go. We let finally Alberg finally left. Was trying so hard to get rid of him. He's finally gone to Alfate. And yeah, just nothing else really to talk about. So yeah. We've had a pretty good start to the season. We're currently 3 wins, 2 draws. So we are undefeated. And yeah, we're just doing well all around. So hopefully we get promoted. Season 8 was going off really, really well. We were winning games everywhere throughout the season, all the way till December. And we just had a fantastic first half of the season where we spent the majority of our season at that time in the playoff spots doing fantastically well. So where exactly did we finish at the end of the season? Let's find out. Right guys, here we are, end of season 8. I don't know what's happened. I've been gone. This has been skipping. And we're about to find out together whether we got automatic promotion or promotion into the Premier League. And here we go. Yes! Come on! We've been promoted. We've finally done it. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got knocked out of the 5th round. Who cares? By the way, runners up in the cap. Who did we lose to? We lost 2-1 to Liverpool. Oh my god. We got runners up in the Carabao Cup. That is crazy. Does that mean we can get... if Liverpool qualify... Here's a question. If Liverpool have qualified for the Champions League, do we get the Conference League spot from the Carabao Cup? I think we do, you know. I think we do. I am delighted. Finally, this has gone really well. Oh, he matches highest earner. He needs to go, by the way. We need to somehow sell him. Yeah. Unbelievable news. We are finally... and we've got 30 million. By the way, our balance is 12 million. We've got 30 million to spend for next season with a budget of 1 million, almost 1 million a week. Oh my god, we've done it. We've done it. We've got to the Premier League. We've actually got into the Premier League. Are we in any other competitions for next year? I think we are. I think we do get Conference League, you know. I think we get Conference League. Winner qualifies for the... but because if Liverpool... But if Liverpool qualify, surely we take the spot away from them. I don't know. I am excited to see. But if we somehow get Conference League in our first season in the Premier League, that is unbelievable amount of money, by the way, that we will get next season. We beat the likes of Everton. I'm in love with this game. That's what I need to say. Right, I'm going to have a very, very important transfer window now. And hopefully, we start off the season well. I'll see you at the start of Season 9. See you soon. Right, Season 8 transfers are done. Our Premier League transfers. Is it Season 8 or Season 9? Season 8 or Season 9, one of the two anyway. And we've not started off very well. Now, don't get me wrong, right? We have been very close to winning both of these games. Against Arsenal, like, we could have been a draw. And then against Bournemouth, I don't know how we didn't win this one. But we had 4 shots on target and we lost to one shot on target from them. So yeah, we lost that one. And it was an own goal from us as well that got us a loss. So yeah. Yeah, it's not been a great start to the league. But let's have a look at some of the players we brought in. Got rid of Carlos Gonzalez, the guy we brought in last year. We sent him all on loan. He's not even played a single game for us. That's a good bit of business. We didn't buy him for much and we sold him for 8 million. Also got rid of Pedro, who never lived up to his full potential. So, there you go. But yeah, we spent all the money we were given. We bought this guy for 9.5 million. Very good inside forward. 23 years old as well. This guy from Millwall is a defender. Yeah, just experienced in the Premier League. He's played in the Premier League before with Millwall. Before they got relegated, and now he's a really good centre-back for us. Francesco Ascione from Benfica. Had to bring in someone from Benfica, and this guy looks brilliant, to be fair. Raphael Wolf, a striker. We need a Premier League striker, someone up to the standard. He is just a bit better than our current strikers, so he slots in straight away. 21 years old, can still improve. And just a couple of free transfers. This guy, just to back up our defensive midfielder. And obviously this guy, defender, again, needed a better defender. And another centre midfield, because that's where we lacked a lot of players. Because we let a lot of players go on frees because, yeah, they weren't good enough for the Premier League. So we let them go. We'll let them all go. But yeah, that's everything done now. Season preview puts us all the way down at the bottom. So we are favourites to go down. Whether we will or not, hey, there's me. Yeah, whether we will or not, I don't know. We'll have to have a look at the end of the season. So I'll see you then. We had a very, very rocky start to this Premier League season our first year. Not winning our first game until Saturday the 6th of September. So our first 4 games in the Premier League, we lost every single one. But in November and December, we managed to pick up amazing points. Wins against the likes of Tottenham, a draw against Chelsea. And yeah, we were just beating the teams that were thereabouts in the same level as us. So yeah, what does that mean for our whole season? Did we survive the drop? Right. After a long season, an outfit change, back into our sofa top. Let's have a look to see if we've won anything, if we've survived. I'm hoping we've survived. That's all we really need. And by the way, we've got a few tracks. Let's have a look. Oh, so people want this guy. Who cares? Right. 3, 2, and 1. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. We got knocked out the third round of the FA Cup by Norwich City. That's very annoying. Knocked out by Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. That's fairs. But yeah, I feel like that's a really good season for us. I mean, we had a positive goal difference. Lost one more game than we won, and we're not that far away from Conference League spots. We're a bit far away from where we need to be, which is champions. But for a first season in the Premier League, I'm quite happy. I'm gonna say that. Let's have a look. Who scored the goals for us? Got Raphael Wolf coming in. 16 goals, brilliant. Right winger, or right inside forward, coming in as well with 11 goals and 11 assists. So there are goals coming from places. We just need him to be a bit more clinical. Oh my God, look at the way he's improved as well. So yeah, I don't know. I reckon I've got a feeling about next season because I feel like we've probably ended the season quite well. Oh God, no, we didn't. I mean, it's not bad there, but this period is the killer for us, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, absolutely killed us this period. I mean, we drew against Liverpool, but then we lose to Newcastle 3-1. Then we go ahead and win 3-0 against Brighton. Losing to United and Tottenham, and oh my God. Yeah, that's fine. We couldn't ask for much. We're not going to predict it to win the league. So yeah, season 8 or 9 completed. We're going to do the transfers now again. Get some more players in. Let's have a look at our finances. 38 million in the bank, and we got a 48 million pound budget. We're probably going to give a few more wages to that. Probably something like this, like that. That sounds good. Yeah, yeah, brilliant. I'll see you at the end of this transfer window, where we'll hopefully be challenging for those European spots next season. See you in a second. Right, transfers are done for season 10. We've not played a single game in the Premier League just because the transfer window is not even over. But I have absolutely no more money to spend, so I'm not going to spend it. And let's show you the transfers we've done, because we've done some bangers. So we brought this guy in for he's going to be our main right back. Turns out, no. We brought him in, who's going to be our main right back. Look at these stats. For 1.5 million, he's now worth, do the math yourselves, God knows how much more than that. He's obviously worth a lot of money now, and I cannot wait to see him play. Well, I'm not going to, but yeah. Brought him in for good striker, bring him in, better than what we currently have. Couldn't get a work permit for him, so I've decided send him out on loan, and I might make a nice little profit off him. I already am making a profit off him just on the loan, so that's decent. Brought him in as well from Benfica, centre back, really good, high determination, which is really important. 21, and I do think he's going to improve, so I've locked him into the squad, and I'll show you the tactics in a minute. Brought this guy in, ex-Benfica player, left inside forward. What a player. He's by far our best player in the team. And he is just so talented. I mean, wow. 28 years old, yeah, but we're going to get a few years out of him. And that's what matters. Robert Navarro, again, just for that depth in the squad. He is probably better than what we have anyway, so he'll probably be starting most games. Brought a goalkeeper in. Backup goalkeeper for Felix, and yeah, he's decent, 23-year-old, ready to take on the mantle when Felix decides to retire. Lucas Batista, there we go, showing you him already, brilliant right back, 1.5 million paid for him. This guy for 500k, just great. We need to actually sort his training out, but I'll do that off the camera. And Michael Golding as another depth player, midfield centre, English, so doesn't need a work permit, which is brilliant. And last but not least, our main striker. So we had to go out and buy a new striker. And boom. What a player this guy is. 21 years old, can very much be improved. He's got 17 determination. We're currently working on his quickness and his advanced forward capabilities. He's going to be playing every single game as well. As you can see, we've locked him in. Locked, obviously, him there. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name. Batista and Hamidia right centre back as well. So yeah, these are the current players that are locked in. They'll be playing every single game. I need him to play every single game anyway for a work permit. And yeah, if we go into competitions and we go into the Premier League, we are predicted to finish just above relegation spots, below newly promoted Everton, who have finally been promoted. And yeah, we're just going to go into it. By the way, look, I just seen this before, and look how much this goalkeeper's worth from Arsenal. Wow. I wonder how much Haaland's worth. He's not even for sale, but it doesn't even say. That's crazy. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you at the end of the season, where we have hopefully, I want to say qualify for Europe, considering we finished 13th last year. I want to try and get above that top half finish. So yeah, hopefully we can qualify for Europe this year, yeah? I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah, so this season wasn't going very well. It was very inconsistent. We were struggling against bottom tier teams like Leicester, Bournemouth. And yeah, we did beat the likes of Brighton, Crystal Palace and Huddersfield in August. But after that loss, to Man City, we were just so inconsistent in the Premier League, and we kept losing games, and we'd pick up the odd win here and there. But in the likes of Man United, by the way, both in the Carabao Cup and in the Premier League, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, we lost to Newcastle twice, one in the Premier League and once in the Carabao Cup semi-final. And that was basically the first half of the season, just very inconsistent. Does that mean we did any better than last season? Let's find out. Season 10 is officially over. It's been long, it's been hard. Where did we finish? Let's have a look. Knocked out in the semi-final by in the Carabao Cup. Knocked out in the third round by Manchester United in the Emirates FA Cup. And finished in 11th place in the league. By the way, Nottingham Forest got Europa League, so I'm guessing they won the FA Cup. No. How have they got Europa League? Carabao? No. They won the Conference League, maybe? Last year? I'm guessing they won the Conference League, maybe. Yeah. That's really weird. Yeah. There we go. A slight improvement from last year. Let's have a look at our finance for next year. 49 million budget. Our balance is looking a lot healthier. Our wage budget is looking slightly okay. So yeah, I'll get the transfers all done and we'll do season 11. See you in a sec. Right guys, that was obviously season 10 finished. I just really wanted to skip through the next two seasons. They weren't that important for us apart from one transfer, maybe a couple more. But this guy I need to talk about, Dimitri Berezin. He is by far the best new gen I have ever signed. I signed him from Shakhtar for 21 million. He has been at the club for 4 seasons and he is just so good. He helped us in many ways. He is still at the club, as you can see, and we're in 2038 at this point. Yes, we are at the end of the vid. At this point, we are at the end of the video. I'm recording afterwards just because I needed to skip those 2 seasons. They weren't that important for us. We did finish in the Europa League spots, and we are in the Europa League spots for season number 13, which you guys are going to see. And you guys are going to see just how well we've actually done from season 13 onwards. It is fantastic, and honestly, it has been an absolute pleasure recording this video. Let's get back into it. I'll see you back in season 13. See you in a second. Right guys, season 12 or 13 transfers are completed. The start of the season has been done. Let's have a look at what we've brought in. We've brought in Paulo Ricardo for 15 million, rising up to 25, I think. Great winger, coming in. I think he slots right in, pretty sure. Yeah, he started off pretty well. He's got a goal in one game and he came off the bench once, so yeah, it's not bad. Pepe Firmino on a free, again, just a backup for those attacking players. We just need backups at this point. But we've ran into a bit of a problem, which I'll explain. We brought in another goalkeeper. And as you're probably starting to see that we're not bringing in English players, right? And that is the problem we are running into. So we brought in Pedro Sousa as well. Great centre-back. Got him from Benfica. And yeah, he'll play in that. He'll play whenever one of our main centre-backs gets injured. Obviously not as good as Hamdi or whatever his name is. But yeah, we've also figured out how to sell players. Now, I know that sounds stupid, but I just couldn't get rid of players. I struggled, and I've managed to get rid of Dragovic for 31 million, by the way. For a player that's not even that good. But because he's in the Premier League, I just sold him for 31 million. And I sold Carrillo to Al Ahly for 13. Yeah, he wasn't playing games. Just had to get rid of him. And there he goes. He's gone. And yeah, Kevison as well. Sent him out on loan. He's bringing in 12 million plus another 13. Should I buy him? And the same with all the other loans. I think they're just bringing in more money for me. So I'm not too bothered. But yeah. Let's have a look at the start of the season. We started off with 3 wins, 1 draw. I think we drew against Tottenham away, yep. But we've beaten the likes of Liverpool already and Brighton, which is really good. We're also against Brighton in the Carabao Cup, and obviously we've not been drawing the FA Cup. But our UEFA League phase games are actually quite alright. We've got Stuttgart, Dinamo, Real Sociedad, and yeah, the other ones. I mean, Porto's probably the hardest one, and Sociedad as well. But yeah, we should be alright in that group. We got to the quarterfinals last year. Maybe we can make it all the way and win it this year. And I'm hoping as well that we can finally win the Premier League. Because if we have a look at some of our players, like, let's have a look at this. This is a centre-back. He's going to play as centre-back. Look at these stats. He's a 5-star player. Obviously for us, maybe not a 5-star player for Liverpool, but for us he's a 5-star player. And then, obviously, our striker, just unbelievable stats. I'm really hoping they can lead us to a league title, and we can only wait and see. So I'll see you at the end of the season, and I'm hoping that we can finish as champions. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Right, guys, so season 13 is over. It was obviously a really good one, or else it wouldn't be in the video. But yeah, we skipped through season 11 and season 12 just because they were really just seasons for us to find our feet in those top spots. We did finish in Europa League for both of them, not winning the Europa League, not winning the FA Cup, and not winning the Carabao Cup. But season 13 was different, and you're about to see why. See you in the video. It was the Europa League! We won one Europa League, which means we have one more European trophy than Arsenal. I mean, that is crazy, if you ask me. Oh yeah, we also won the Carabao Cup. I do apologise. We also won the Carabao Cup. Yeah. We were nowhere near winning the league. I'm just shocked. We beat Feyenoord quite convincingly as well. I mean, wow. Just great. I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I could do something this big. It's took 13 seasons though. And to win the Premier League would probably take me a few more seasons. And right, guys, there we go. That season's done, and I was starting to talk stupid because I wanted to quit. I have never done an FM save this long. I'm not a professional football manager player. I wanted to quit. I thought this was good enough. This is all I can do. But obviously, I thought about it and I thought I've put too much into this. I want to try and win the Premier League. So we're going to skip ahead to season 15 because season 15 is very, very important for this save. And you will see exactly why season 15 was that important. I will see you in season 15. See you soon. Yes, guys, season number 14. I said I was done. I lied. I thought we've not won the Prem. And it's our first season in the Champions League, and I wanted to see just how well we would do. So I've made a couple of changes, and one of them is the formation. Yep. I have gone with a 4-3-3 with 3 strikers just because we have got too many of them. And they are all so good. And we can't find wingers that are good enough. So I thought, change the formation and see how it goes. Well, let me tell you. Yeah, that's right. It's going pretty well. We somehow beat PSG 4-0 in the Super Cup, so we are currently European champions. Yeah, it has just gone really well. So there, season 15's gone it has started really well. The formation change was key. That is why this season is so important. You will need to stick around to see exactly what we win this season. But as you can see, we've already won the Club Challenge Cup and we won the Super Cup against PSG. Did we win the Prem? Did we win the Champions League this season? You're going to have to see. Stay tuned. Right, guys, there we go. Season number 15 done. We have skipped a bit too far ahead, so I'll just go over to stages, and I'll show you that we did not win the league. Yeah. Finished 5th. A bit worse than last year. I think 10 points worse off. But again, Liverpool and Man City are just too good anyway. But in the Champions League itself, if we go on to last season, you will see that we went through against Porto. We went through against Arsenal. We then had Bayern Munich in the quarter-final, where we dispatched them. And in the semis is where I was shocked. I wasn't really. Yeah, we lost to Real Madrid in the semi-finals, who eventually won the final of the Champions League. So there you go. Also, if we look at the Emirates FA Cup for last year, pretty certain that we did not win it. We got knocked out of the semis by Man United in an away leg, by the way. Not a neutral ground, because it is supposed to be played at Wembley. But no, it was played at Manchester United, and we lost on penalties. And then we obviously had the Carabao Cup, okay, well that just spoils it, where apparently we knocked out Huddersfield Town. Oh, Jesus Christ. We knocked out Huddersfield Town. Went on to beat Crystal Palace. And why do I keep doing that? Then went on to beat Arsenal. So we've beaten Arsenal many times this season, last season. And the semi-finals beat Charlton. Where in the final we dispatched Aston Villa to beat Carabao champions. I think that's the second year in a row, right? I think we're now, 2 years in a row. We're just a Carabao Cup team. Fantastic. But yeah, we're going to get on with some transfers. Hopefully bring in players to strengthen the squad. And we will have a look to see who we bring in. I will see you guys very, very shortly. Right, guys, there we go. Season 16 transfers, all done. It's not looking good. We just can't find anyone. Can't find anyone that decent. We've got this guy, Fabio Faustino, centre-back, paid 63 million for him. Best signing we've done this season. Yeah. Got a backup right back who isn't even in our team. He's been sent out on loan. Got this guy as another backup for the left back position. A Mazzala, which I'm quite interested to try. Playing this guy as a Mazzala. He slots right into my first team. And Pereira coming in, youngster. I thought, if this video is not going to be done anytime soon, we might as well bring in some youngsters to try and develop. Sent him out on loan. And I signed myself. I signed myself. Yeah. I signed myself. He has played exactly 0 games. But I thought I needed a stronger goalkeeper and a backup goalkeeper in case mine got injured. And yeah, signed him. Finally got rid of Pepe Firmino, Schledersloop, and Conan Ong, which was the last remaining wingers of this squad. Because as you can see, we are still rocking the 4-3-3 with the 3 strikers. And it is going incredibly well. 8-0 against Aston Villa. 4-1 against Brighton. And we just about snuck in a win against West Ham in the 90th minute. But look, just look. We are currently sitting in top place. We are already 6 points away from Man City. And I think we're 6 points away from Liverpool as well. So they're the main contenders for the league. Obviously, season preview probably has us down. Okay, there we go, 7th, so not bad. We did try and sign this goalkeeper, by the way, but he wanted Man United instead. And he did cost a pretty penny. If you look at his... Yeah, cost 112 million, so there you go. Just to think that in 2030, we could have signed him for 6.25 million. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We need to do better at scouting, and I think going forward, in the next few videos, we're just going to scout for youngsters, and I think that's the way to go. But yeah, we've got a game against Tottenham now. We'll let that sim through, and we're going to sim through the rest of the season. I'll see you guys at the end of the season where we have hopefully finally finished the challenge, and we have won the Premier League with Salford. Let's go. Come on. End of season fucking 16. Oh my god, we're champions of England. Finally. And guess what? That's not just it. We're in the fucking final against Arsenal as well. In the Champions League final. We've won the Carabao again. We know that's our trophy. That's the Salford Cup nowadays. We won the Prem. That is unbelievable. 90 points as well. That is ridiculous. And we're in the Champions League final. I mean, what have we done to get here? Stages. Final. Let's start semi-final. We beat Real Madrid. We beat Atletico Madrid. Oh, if we beat Barcelona as well. No, we beat Celtic. Okay, that is fine. I'm pretty sure we didn't do a knockout. Yes. But what? What is going on? We are going to be... We could potentially do a treble. We can do a treble here. We are going to watch this game live. I don't care. I will see you as soon as this game becomes available for me to watch. We've got 29th to 29th. So in 2 days, that's the final. Oh my god, that is amazing. I'll see you guys very soon. Here we are, guys, in the Champions League final with Salford. I never thought we'd get here. We're going to turn these highlights up a little bit. Holy... Oh, I can't wait. Can we actually do the impossible and win a treble with Salford? I didn't think I could do this. Here we go. It's a corner. Palander puts it in. What a save. It's letting the glare in. Arsenal on the attack. No, they're not. Peña. Pierre. It's Berezin! Berezin! Come on! 1-0 for Salford. We're all over them. It's our Champions League to lose. It is not theirs to win. Come on. Here we have Arsenal. They're on the attack again. But Batista, what a great interception. He's on the attack. Can we make it 2? Batista. Cross it in. He does. Berezin, what a save. Oh my god. Oh no, they're through with a long ball. Good tackle. It's a good cross. Clearance. Come on, get out to him, get out to him. They're going to put another cross in. And there's the goal. There's that goal that we thought would come in. If we can't score a second... It's alright, we're all over him. Let's make him pay. Go on, Batista. Straight through. Puts it in. Berezin, what a save. What a save. Their goalkeeper's having the game of his life. Want to pump fists. We always do the same team talk, no matter what. Start the second half, come on. We've had a fantastic first half. We should be further ahead, but no. We've not taken our chances. Their goalkeeper's having a great game. Nice, go on Berezin. is in off the post and onto the goalkeeper, but no goal. It's not happening. Here we go. Come on then. He's through. He's not offside either. And it's a goal. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. They're going to check VAR. Please. 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 Goal awarded. Get a goal. Come on. 2-1 Salford. Not a corner. Not a corner. Not like this. Please. We've just scored. We've just scored. Not like this. Good block. We just need to keep them out for 4 minutes. They're all out attack. Rodgers gets a tackle in. It's a corner. It's a corner. Palacios having a terrible game as well. They go out onto the edge. It's a volley and they sky it. Okay. Just for time waste for 3 minutes. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle, ref. There's been no injuries. There's been nothing. Blow the whistle. He's put his whistle to his mouth. I just seen him there. And we've done it! Come on! This is beautiful. Am I the special one? I believe I am. Thank you, guys, for watching the video. That's a Premier League, a Champions League, and a Carabao Cup done in one season. Please follow, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.